Good morning, everyone. It's me, Miss Abby, and it is time for another story time this week. Are you guys ready? Will you get your fingers ready? Let's do our finger dance. Let's dance those fingers up and dance those fingers down and dance them side to side and dance them all around. Now dance your fingers on your ears. Dance your fingers on your nose. Dance your fingers on your knees. Dance your fingers on your toes. Now we're going to do our special fingers. Ready? Dance your fingers like waves. Now dance your fingers like a boat. Dance your fingers like water. And keep your boat afloat. Yeah, that was hard. Do you want to try that one again? All right. Dance your fingers like waves. Dance your fingers like a boat. Dance your fingers like water and keep your boat afloat. Nicely done. All right, let's dance our fingers on our shoulders. Dance your fingers on your head. Dance your fingers on your tummy. And put them right to bed. Nicely done, you guys. Would you like to see Snowy? You would? Hey, Snowy! Whoa! Hello, my friends. How are you this week? That's great. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hey, do you have another joke for us today? You read my mind, Snowy. I do have another joke. I have a knock-knock joke for you. Do you know those? I'm not sure, but I know my friends will help me. All right, are you ready? Knock, knock. Who's there? Canoe. Canoe who? Can you please get the door already? Oh, that's right. The joke has something to do with our story time today. You guys are clever. You catch on fast. What do you think story time is about? Did you say boats? You are right. Today's story time is about boats. You have a canoe like in the joke, and you've taken the ferry across Lake Champlain. Yeah, we've got a lot of really great boats in this area, don't we? Snowy, do you like boats? I prefer to fly. Well, are you ready for some stories about some boats? Yes, that sounds great. Are you? All right, I'm going to go settle in my stump, and I'll see you next time. See you later, Snowy. All right, I know I say all these stories are my favorite stories. I have a lot of favorite stories, and that's okay. This is a story called Mr. Gumpy's Outing by John Birmingham, and we are reading this with permission from HarperCollins. This is Mr. Gumpy's Outing. This is Mr. Gumpy. Mr. Gumpy owned a boat, and his house was by a river. I like his house because it's really green. Kind of like things are getting green now, huh? One day, Mr. Gumpy went out in his boat. May we come with you? Said the children. Yes, said Mr. Gumpy, but don't squabble. What does it mean to squabble? Have you heard that word before? You had to get in fights with your siblings. That's squabbling. Can I come along, Mr. Gumpy? Who's asking? That's right, it's the rabbit. Yes, said Mr. Gumpy, but don't hop about. I'd like a ride. Who's this? That's right, said the cat. Very well, said Mr. Gumpy, but you're not to chase the rabbit. Do you think she can do it? Let's see. Who's this? The dog! Will you take me with you? Said the dog. Yes, said Mr. Gumpy, but don't tease the cat. And who's this? You know this animal? That's right, oink oink, it's the pig. May I come, please, Mr. Gumpy? Said the pig. Very well, but don't muck about. And who's this? The sheep. Have you a place for me? Said the sheep. Yes, but don't keep bleating. And who are these guys? Yeah, Chicken and Rooster. Can we come too? Said the chickens. Yes, but don't flap, said Mr. Gumpy. My goodness, do you think the chickens can keep themselves from flapping? You do. Can you make room for me? Said the calf. I know, that's a big calf. I thought it was a cow too. Yes, if you don't trample about. Do you think they can fit a calf on that boat? This is a pretty little boat. Let's see. They did it. Who's this? Do you know this animal? The goat. May I join you, Mr. Gumpy? Said the goat. Very well, but don't kick. And for a little while, they all went along happily. But then the goat kicked, the calf trampled, the chickens flapped, the sheep bleated, the pig mucked about, the dog teased the cat chased the rabbit hopped, the children squabbled, and the boat tipped. And into the water they fell. Oh no! Now they're all wet. Then Mr. Gumpy and the goat and the cat and the chickens and the sheep and the pig and the dog and the cat and the rabbit and the children all swam to the bank and climbed out to dry in the hot sun. We'll walk home across the fields, said Mr. Gumpy. It's time for tea. And there they are, they're having a tea party. That looks like fun you'd want to join. Me too. Goodbye, said Mr. Gumpy. Come for a ride another day. And that is the story about Mr. Gumpy's outing. And now I think we should have a little boating outing of our own. So I'll show you how I make some paper boats and some tinfoil boats, and we'll find some maybe leaf boats or bark boats outside, and then let's go race them in the stream behind my house. How does that sound to you? You think that sounds fun? All right, come on, let's go. First things first, you're gonna need a boat. So, fold the top half down to the bottom half and give it a good crease. This is just regular printer paper. I'm reusing paper that I use for notes for story time. Then open it back up and fold it again the hot dog way and give it a good crease. This is going to help you find the middle of the paper. We're going to fold it down the hamburger way again. And now we have that middle line there. We're going to fold the edges down like a triangle to that middle line. Same on both sides. Give it that good crease. Then you want to fold that bottom edge up as far as it will go and crease that. And if you've ever done origami with me, you know, you flip it again and do the same thing on the other side. Then you're going to want to pick up your boat and you want to kind of look into the middle of it and pop it open. And then push the edges together until it forms a square. And you tuck those flaps underneath each other so that it will lay flat. Then lay it down again. And now you want to fold the bottom half up to the top and make a triangle. Then flip it and fold that bottom half up to the top again. And give it a good fold. You can flatten out your creases. Then you want to open up the bottom, that middle again, and pull on those two triangles and it will kind of unfold into a boat. That's a tricky part, and it took me 2 times of practice to get that right the first time. But then you can kind of puff it up, and you have a boat ready for boating. Let's see which boat floats the best. Now, let's race 2 of the same boat. Here we have the green boat and the purple boat. Which one do you think will win? Purple boat got a head start, but green boat's close behind. Oh no, purple boat's stuck, and green boat's stuck. Oh no, green boat capsized. Purple boat is still going. Go, purple boat, go! Now, purple boat is stuck. And that is the end of the race. Purple boat won! And don't worry, I picked up all the boats out of the stream so they didn't wind up as litter. That was a really lovely boating outing that we had. Thanks for coming. You guys had fun too. You went and you ran boats in your stream. I love to hear that. I've got some felt board boats that we could do a little story with. Would you like to join me? You would? All right. Let's see. Our first little boat goes chug, 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 chug. And our second little boat goes tug, 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 tug. Our third little boat goes row, 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 row. And our fourth little boat goes oh, so slow. And then here comes the speedboat. Watch it go! Yeah, speedboats are really fast. Would you like to sing a song with me about boats? Do you know this song? You do? What song am I thinking of? Row, row, row your boat. You're right. Ready? Here's our rowboat. We're gonna row it. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Let's tug, tug, tug your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Now let's sail, sail, sail your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Ready? Now we're going to speed the boat. Speed, speed, speed the boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Phew! Oh my goodness, that speedboat wants to jump right off the board. That was fun, thank you. I've got one more boat story to share with you today. Are you ready? Good. This story is called Captain Duck. Do you know Duck? He gets into all kinds of trouble, doesn't he? This is Captain Duck by Jez Alborough, and we are reading this with permission from HarperCollins. Captain Duck. There he is. He's not a captain right now. He's driving a car, huh? Pop, pop, coughs the spluttering truck. No more fuel left, quacks Duck. It's good I stopped near my friend Goat. He uses fuel in his boat. Duck rap-a-tap taps at Goat's back door, waits a while, then taps once more. Still no answer, so instead, he sneaks a peek inside Goat's shed. Hooray! Cries Duck, a stroke of luck, fuel for my thirsty truck. I'll only take a drop or two. Look, there's Frog. Where's he off to? There's Frog. He's off to take a trip on a boat. Hello, calls Sheep. Hop in, says Goat. There's one last thing I need to bring. Now while I'm gone, don't pull that string. They check the map and pack the snack. Then suddenly they hear a quack. Uh-oh, what do you think's gonna happen? You think Duck's gonna pull the string? Ahoy there, sailors, comes a cry. Is this a boating trip I spy? If there are seas to be explored, make way! Captain Duck's on board! Oh boy. Yeah, you notice this is a rhyming story? You are right. What else rhymes with board? Floored, jord, toward. Now, there are lots of things that rhyme with board. Let's get going. What's this thing? No, cries Frog. Don't pull that string. The engine roars. Frog gives a shout. Oh no, screams Sheep. Frog's fallen out. Grab that rope, says Duck. I'll steer. Throw it out when we get near. Ready, steady, get set, throw! Catch, yells Duck. And here we go. I didn't know Frog could water ski. No, bleats Sheep, neither did he. Oh, please, Duck, please, don't go too far. Goat will wonder where we are. I think you'd better stop it now. Uh-oh, what are they headed for? A big rock. I can't, yells Duck, I don't know how. Besides, we've only just begun, and Frog is having so much fun. Do you think Frog is really having fun? Yeah, he might be a little scared. So Captain Duck steers the boat far away from poor old Goat, who finds his can beside a truck. Aha, he says, that naughty duck. The little boat bobs on and on until the riverbanks are gone. Just then the engine pop, pop, pops, and with a final cough, it stops. The stormy waves begin to swell. Sheep says, oh, I don't feel too well. Come on, says Duck, we'll row to shore. We can't, grasps Frog. There's just one oar. They huddle in the bobbing boat and snuggle close to Sheep's warm coat. What do you think they're gonna do? You think Goat's gonna rescue them? Let's see, let's find out. And there upon the restless deep, 3 lost friends fall fast asleep. There goes their umbrella. Through the night, hour by hour, Goat keeps lookout from his tower. And then at dawn, through bleary eyes, upon the tide, his boat he spies. They drifted back in. Sheep calls out, we're sorry, Goat. We left you here. We broke your boat. Broken, says Goat as Duck tries to hide. Oh no, it just needed fuel inside. That's why I went back for the can I keep spare. I searched through my shed, but the can wasn't there. Do you think Duck's doing a good job hiding? You think Goat knows he's there? Wait, says Frog. Duck was holding a can. It was just before our boat trip began. So Duck took the fuel. That's right, says Goat. Well, now you know why there wasn't enough in the boat. Look, Duck's getting away, Sheep cries. No, he's not, gloats Goat with a glint in his eyes. He took the fuel, that silly duck, but forgot to pour it in his truck. Pop, pop, pop. And look who's getting ready to go water skiing again. He did have fun. And that was the story about Captain Duck. And that was all the stories that I had planned for you today. Thank you so much for coming on a boating outing with me and reading boating stories. I hope you guys get to go outside and play with some more boats of your own creation. We are starting curbside service again at the library this week, so you can call or email your requests or go online to your account and request things there. We'll be really happy to start getting fresh things out to you guys. You can keep up with us and information about that on our Facebook page or our website, www.drml.org. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.